Hi, and welcome to the Lake Agassiz Regional Library Storytime. My name is Eliza, and I am the Youth Services Librarian at the Detroit Lakes Public Library. It's December, and it is pretty cold outside, so we want everybody to stay winter warm with these wonderful warm winter stories. First up, I am going to be reading Under My Hood, I Have a Hat. This is Under My Hood, I Have a Hat by Carla Kuskin. Under my hood, I have a hat. And under the hat, my hair is flat. Under my coat, my sweater is blue. My sweater's red, 'cause I'm wearing two. I love having cookies and hot things to drink. I love hot chocolate and hot apple cider. Next, I need my muffler. My muffle muffles to my chin, round my neck, and then it tucks right in. Another name for a muffler is a scarf. My gloves were knitted by my aunts, and I've got mittens too. So whether you have gloves or mittens, they keep our fingers all nice and warm when we have to go outside where it's cold. And pants and boots and shoes with socks inside. The boots are rubber, red and wide. We have to put on a lot of different layers whenever we go outside so that we can stay nice and warm. And when I walk, look, we're out walking the dog. I must not fall. Oh no, because I can't get up at all. We're wearing so many layers, it's so hard to move around. There are a bunch of different layers that you have to wear when you go outside, like your coat, your hat, your scarf, your sweaters, stay nice and warm, not to mention a couple different pairs of pants, some nice warm socks, and some shoes. Now, I know somebody else who has to wear a lot of different layers when they go outside, and that is Froggy. And Froggy gets dressed. Let's find out about all the different layers that a frog needs to put on whenever they go outside to play in the snow. So this is Froggy Gets Dressed by Jonathan London. It was cold. Froggy woke up and looked out the window. Snow, snow, he said. I want to go outside and play in the snow. Go back to sleep, Froggy, said his mother. Don't you know, frogs are supposed to sleep in the winter. Wake up when the snow melts. No, no, cried Froggy. I'm awake, I'm awake. I want to go out and play in the snow. There's Froggy all awake, excited to go outside to play. So Froggy put on his socks, zoop, pulled on his boots, zup, put on his hat, zat, tied on his scarf, zwit, tugged on his mittens, zoom, and he flopped outside and into the snow, flop, flop, flop. Looks like he's ready, right? Froggy! Called his mother. What? Yelled Froggy. Did you forget to put something on? Froggy looked down. Oops! I forgot to put on my pants! He flopped back inside, flop, flop, flop. Tugged off his mittens, untied his scarf, took off his hat, pulled off his boots. He left his socks on and slipped on his pants. Zip! Then he pulled on his boots, zup, put on his hat, zat, tied on his scarf, zwit, tugged on his mittens, zoom, and he flopped back outside into the snow, flop, flop, flop. Froggy! Called his mother. What? Yelled Froggy. Did you forget to put something on? Froggy looked down. Oops, I forgot to put on my shirt. And your jacket, said his mother. So he flopped back inside, flop, flop, flop. Tugged off his mittens, untied his scarf, took off his hat. He left his pants, boots, and socks on, and buttoned up his shirt, zoot, zoot, zoot. Then he snapped on his coat, snap, put on his hat, zat, tied on his scarf, zoot, tugged on his mittens, zoom, and he flopped back outside and into the snow, flop, flop, flop. Froggy! Called his mother. What? Yelled Froggy. Did you forget to put something on? Froggy looked down. He had his mittens. Yep. He had on his scarf. Yep. He had on his coat and his shirt and his pants and his boots and his socks. Yep. He reached up. Yep, he had on his hat. What could he be missing? He has his hat, mittens, scarf, jacket, pants, shoes, socks. Your underwear! His mother laughed. Oops, cried Froggy. He was looking more red in the face than green. Oopsies. So he flopped back inside, flop, flop, flop. He tugged off his mittens, untied his scarf, unsnapped his coat, unbuttoned his shirt. He unzipped his pants, pulled off his boots, took off his socks. He left his hat on, and he slipped his long johns on with a zap of elastic. All right, let's get all those other layers back on, right? Then he put on one sock, zoop, pulled on one boot, zup, tugged on one mitten, zoom, and he started to tug the other one on and let it drop. And said, I'm very tired. And went back to sleep. That's pretty exhausting, putting all those clothes on, taking them off, putting them on, taking them off, just trying to play outside, right? Good night, Froggy. Froggy had to put on a bunch of different layers to go outside and play in the snow because it is so cold. You want to be able to stay outside and play for a very long time. So you need to make sure you put it all on in one go. So you're not like Froggy going in and out and in and out and in and out of the house until you're so tired you can't even play outside in the snow. Well, while we let Froggy sleep, let's move on to some other cool cats who are enjoying the winter in Winter Cats. This is Winter Cats by Janet Lawler. Willie was an indoor cat. He'd never been outside. Our life inside is cozier, his mother said with pride. Looks like they're having a nice warm day inside coloring. Those outdoor cats are weird and wild. They're not like us, said Dad. But Willie wondered while he watched. I bet they're not so bad. a nice warm living room, but outside, Willie sees some cats getting ready for something. One frosty dawn, he peeked outside and heard a joyful cry. On to the winter carnival, cheered kitties sledding by. He's ready to go outside with his hat on. He has some gloves. He sees some cats. They're pulling something. Oh, and look at the cute little squirrel. So Willie crouched and tiptoed out, then opened the kitchen door. He longed to join their festive games. He had to see some more. You guys, there's so much happening in here. Look at all this stuff. Right over here, we have somebody putting on a puppet show. We have some playing circus down here with a tightrope with a squirrel. We have a jungle gym and some acrobats over here. Oh, and look at the little snowman. Snow cat, I should say. A tabby hailed him. Hey, you're new. Come try a downhill run. Willie blinked. His whiskers twitched. Well, thanks. That sounds like fun. What do you think a downhill run means? Do you think they're going to run down the hill? No, they're sledding. He swirled atop a sled of bark, careening down the slope, his tail entwined with one nearby to make a steering rope. They look like they're having so much fun. Next, they played on icicles that hung along a roof. A tiger cat said, "Please, you first." They landed with a poof. Look at those icicles. They're as big as the cats are. So they must hang on to them as long as they can, and then they go poof down into the nice fluffy snow. Then all of them built snowball cats with acorns for the eyes. Look at all of those cute, adorable snow cats. Before they flopped, creating shapes of angels just their size. They're making snow angels down there in the snow. Have you guys been noticing there's some other animals in here who are enjoying winter too, like these little birds wearing all of their little winter hats. They need to stay warm too. A calico held out her paw and warned, "The pond is slick." Willie wobbled for a while until he tried a trick. He skated out and took a leap, flying through the air. The others clapped as Willie twirled and landed with a flare. They're going ice skating. Too soon, the sun was setting. Willie said, "I have to go." He added, "Come along with me. I live indoors, you know." Willie's inviting his friends home for a little bit. Gotta warm up after being outside, right? They slipped inside and shook off snow. Then Willie turned around. He heard his mother scolding, "What's this company you found?" There's his mom talking to Willie. And there are the cats making puddles on the floor with all the snow that they brought inside. The visitors cried, "Sorry, ma'am," and wiped up the puddled floor. What a bunch of nice kitties helping out to clean. Willie said, "These cats are nice. We'd like to play some more." There they are playing in Willie's room. Look at all those fun things that he has. And after all the games were done, he said, "New friends, drink up." Milk dripped off their whiskers while each guest enjoyed a cup. More cookies and cocoa. Yum. Now, indoor cats and outdoor cats meet nearly every day. Together, they share friendship during all of the games that they play. There they are, playing outside with their amazing cat snowmen. I think the next time I go outside, I might make a kitty cat snowman too. That looks like so much fun. So these are 3 of our winter warm stories. Each of them had to get dressed up just right. They put on hats, they put on scarves and jackets to make sure they stayed nice and warm. Just like this nice and warm, cozy sweater that I'm wearing. It even has a cat on it, just like in Winter Cats. So I hope you enjoyed the stories, but we are not done just yet. Make sure the next time that you stop by your own library, you get to pick up one of these make and take kits. Inside, you will find a craft to make your very own little cozy sweater. Inside will be a piece of paper for you to cut out to make your own little sweater, and then a bunch of different things to decorate, like stickers and little fuzzy things like these pom-poms. You can glue them on, tape them on, make your own decoration, make your own cozy, warm sweater, and then make sure you take a picture of you wearing your warm and cozy sweater and either email Lake Agassiz Regional Library. You can send a little pic on Facebook. Just let us know that you enjoyed the craft, as well as send us your little pictures, and you might see yourself in our next Storytime video. So thank you for coming to the Lake Agassiz Regional Library Storytime. And we'll see you the next time you stop by the library or give us a curbside or give us a call. See you later.